What's up, everyone? You bitch. What's up, person? How's it going? Hope you all doing good. Oh, hope you are doing good. There we go. I'm still trying. I'm still trying to fine tune. I thought it was Nemia. To be fair, she usually redeems that. You caught me off guard, Risen. I forgot to install the game. I'm still trying to fine tune the mouth. Uh, it's like it doesn't want to cooperate with me properly for some reason. I don't know why it's being so like. Okay, one second. Let me No, 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 no. I don't prefer that. One second. I think the problem is it's this. Is this too high? Turn it down a little bit. There we go. Is that better? That's kind of better. My mouth tracking is fucking wonky. I need to work on it a little bit more. Trying to make sure it's all right. I don't know why it's being so like weird about it. It's like trying to figure out like what's the best area. It seems like it floats around around like three. Let's do like three here. That might be better. And then scroll down. My mind is always on. I me on my mind. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I gotta work it out still. I thought I had it set fine earlier, but I guess it's still kind of wonky. I did just up. Oh, I know why. It's fine. I don't care. It's spreading. What's spreading? What's spreading? I don't know what that's from. I don't know what it is from, but I just something that is innate, I guess. Kelly does that. Oh, I did not know that. That's funny. Others streamers do it. I think it's just a thing people do. My nephew loves it. That's so funny. Oh, that's fine. There we go. This is the song that got me into this band. So it threw something at me? It threw something at me. Risen. Where'd it land? Where'd it go? It definitely went off. I don't know where it went. One second. I'm curious to see where it comes in from. Oh, what the fuck? It didn't even show. No, it came through. It just didn't show. Huh? Use. This one? Oh. Oh. Ah. I know it's wrong. Yeah, I figured out the problem. Mm, there you go. And now, there you go. Now I just needed to do that. Adjust a couple settings. It's working now. There we go. Goofy. She threw a fucking bear at me. Okay. That's weird. It should have been like that. Whole damn bear. Yeah. It's a whole goddamn bear. There you go. I think there's other stuff. Pretty sure. I did not know I had this. That's funny. Um, pretty sure I can link some stuff up. I don't know where I can do it from though. Hmm. Grim Darkness. In the grim darkness of the far future, there's only war. This mode is the ultimate challenge for the boldest of Lord Captain. Nope, I'm good. I think everything should be fine. I'm not going to adjust anything here. I'll just let it be default. I'm going to make a custom character. But where's all the face mods? That's a crazy appearance. And this dude just dripped out. He just looks like a standard, like, guy from Necromundo. Ogie. Battle Priest. Why even... Okay.
This could be... You didn't stand a chance!
I did fine. Ha! Another clean strike.
Her looking like that and then be born in a death world would be pretty funny. These are all like -5. What the fuck? I'll probably just do Imperial words. I'm so good, like some good stuff altogether. I like talky people. Yeah. Do noble. I think the other one I did crime lord. Yeah. I'll do noble this for this character. Yeah, let's do noble. I do epics of brilliance. Check us out. I'm gonna do Shadow Torment, so like being coarse is their problem. Archetypes, let's see. turn her into assassin, so I'm going to do this again. Do operative. I have 30 to spend. This goes up. This goes up. Agility up. That should be good. Void ship. I type it in myself. I can. Oh? I'll just do this one. They... Oculus Ignis. Calamity's Promise. I like that one. Let's do Calamity's Promise. Acadia. Estiana. Estiana? Zabalia. Gamma. Isla. Zandra. Ramona. Philomenia. Lavania? That's a weird way to spell Caroline. Augustina. Pandora. Isabella. Marinia. Macandra. Cecily. Ethel. Isabella. Stania. Launch. Verena. I'm gonna go with Verena. Verena sounds like a good name. Ooh. It's been a while since I've actually played the beginning, so I kind of forgot what it looks like. Hi, Return. Welcome back. You missed me naming my character.
an excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here.
Oh no, whatever will I do? I guess you need to read now.
What you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Truly awe-inspiring sight. Frankly, such excess can be tiring at times. All this ostentatious luxury, this laughable pretense, it's enough to make one think that the architects meant to compensate rather than glorify. Have we met? Let's do one. No, let's do two.
I believe there are those among us who share that sentiment. But such is our duty, is it not? To overcome base weaknesses and desires, so as to excel in our service to the God Emperor, the master of humanity. Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencias, at your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
Duchess Varina Eros Verina Diva Calcius. Or Calixius? This is some pretentious ass naming, but I might do it just because it's funny.
My deepest respects to you, Your Grace. A noble of the Imperium. It's been a long time since Providence last brought such eminent guests aboard this vessel. I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with honor.
You have a curious title, Master of Whispers. What are your responsibilities?
To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies and informers who serve the interests of House von Valencias. I uncover weak links both among Lady Theodora's retinue and in the ranks of her rivals. I eliminate our vulnerabilities and exploit those of others.
Lord Captain, a strange title for Lady Theodora.
Such are the traditions of the Imperium. Lord Captain is the title that was established in the annals of the Lex Imperialis at the time when the first rogue traders entered the God Emperor's service, and therefore, it is sacrosanct.
Why am I aboard this vessel? Why have I been brought here?
So that you may fulfill your blood duty. Whatever obligations you had before, they are henceforth null and void. By order of the Lord Captain, you have been requisitioned to serve the Rogue Trader, indeed blessed by the God Emperor. Your former position may have been different from conventional service as part of one of the institutions of the Imperium, but from now on, a different
Good old character that gives you like the iffy
one
vibes.
chosen for you by
Like
the
red
Lord
flags the
Captain.
character.
I advise you to come to terms with this reality as quickly as possible.
Tell me about the ones on the. Tell me about the one on whose ship I have found myself.
I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back, especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that Her Ladyship is the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora despises both qualities.
You say I'm one of the Rogue Trader's heirs. So there is another candidate?
There is. And you will meet him soon enough.
I assume you had the goal in mind when you decided to seek me out. Let us address it.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
I want to adjust the graphics. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Like, I'm positive I can just do this. It'll be fine. This needs to be off. This needs to...
Follow my lead.
Some objects in the game can be interacted with in a special way. They are marked with specific icons. Some icons allow you to study objects. Others will transfer the characters to neighboring locations or launch a small event. These icons become visible when your character is standing close enough to interact to the interactive object. I don't like that I can't just move. Massive conference table, obviously crafted from real wood, a resource of incredible value abroad void ships. Engine seer. Everyone's version of the processing cycle has been tripled.
It's about time.
Have you heard? Apparently the lower decks got a big influx of new blood after the last onward supply. Is there some persistence spreading through the crew? Pestilence, and that's why. Fall. The warp jump is surprisingly uneventful. The one a couple seconds ago. Now that was tough. The delirium took hold of so many, and the witch was up to her old tricks again.
A new challenge for me.
Praise the machine god. Gus, officers, worker, that's him. Oh, yes, workers. Her, like, always sprinting is kind of annoying.
One of the von Valencius trophy rooms. Perhaps you would
Push
like
up
to take a look
turrets and
around after your
tanks and
audience
shit.
with the Lord Captain.
What's happening?
Uh-oh.
Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Uh-oh. Why didn't he run?
I'll see you terminated.
To decide the grim darkness of the far future, you will have to face enemies of all kinds and fight for your life. These hints and tutorials will familiarize you with the combat system. 40k Rouge Trader. Rough. Oh lord. Oh no, who could have predicted a totally unforeseen turn of events? Right? All battles in the game are turn-based and take place on a grid. On their turn, a character can move, attack, and use their abilities. Select the cell which that area. Yep. Movement points determine how far the character turn. Blah blah blah. Okay. I am not trying to get too close. To make use of the abilities, points. Blah blah. Yeah, it's the same system in all those games. Yeah. Okay.
Already done.
You serve me, then we'll send out combat.
All too easy. Suits my purposes.
Okay. And that should, I mean, I can't
Not a problem for me.
shoot
I don't have
again.
time for this.
So that's that turn. Can't shoot again, sadly. Lord. That's a lot of damage.
Already done.
I'm gonna kill these crew, mate. Yeah. Are you gonna fire a gun or what? You're gonna keep marking them?
All too easy.
He keeps just marking them. Characters with melee components. Oh, okay. Yeah, so fuck myself.
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the Rogue Trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
I see. Spread out. No one is allowed to enter the premises stations.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have.
I would have liked to get this character in that outfit. It'd be pretty cool.
On your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Why?
I won't tolerate weakness.
Fires and servitors' head are still smoldering. If it would seem the causes malfunction of the what? Frustrating of the motive. Oh, okay. It's a transshell sentry gun constructed with the blessing of the Adeptus Mechanicus, using for standard template construct of the manufacturer homes of Kival Gamma. Limon Russ's battle tank reclaimed the storage with the grace of the God Emperor in his first breach of the capital walls during the purification of Volshin's Chine. Just over here. A violet alloy, which upon closer examination turns out to be a handcrafted object. Symbols carved with the primitive tools are visible on the surface. Black shard resembling obsidian. Looks closely, you can discern a strange, barely perceptible glow inside the artifact. Why did you have that? A massive golden amalgam interspersed with sparkling particles.
Victory awaits!
The stone on the pedestal is no doubt solid, but the surface tremors and changes hue as if someone captured a piece of turbulent sea within a rock. A strange object that resembles sea coral. The perilous surface is pitted and signs that has been underwater. gray-green crystal with white veins. A low hum can be heard coming from the artifact. That's a weird to say, artifact.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Okay, next one. Servitor.
None shall stand in my way.
Where am I going? Where am I? Go this way. Going to Messiah. Okay. Oh, I went the right way by accident.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
Your first impression of Edelthrad, who appears to be about 30 years old, is of parchment-like skin stretched over tightly bundled masses of sinew, implants, and bone. The nervousness twitching fingers, the face twisted by a slight tic, and the jerky movements are all signs of illness, some illness or defect that has taken over his physical form. In stark contrast to Illithid, Theodora von features appeared as if they were carved from marble, eternal and indestructible. Head raised high, proud posture, hands clasped casually behind her back. Everything seems to emphasize the difference in status between her and Elethrad. Next to the two of them, you see two more men. One is a gray-haired officer of impeccable bearing who is studying the contents of his data slate. The other is a behemoth bristling with holsters and baldricks containing all manner of weapons.
Our second candidate has joined us. Approach and give me your answer. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
The spirits could well be the natives' name for dangerous aliens. I would first verify if that is indeed the case if the population of Ion 6 emerges in Xeno worship.
Reasonable and prudent. However, chasing after ethereal creatures may prove a rather long and fruitless endeavor.
Yeah.
Apart from Xenos, an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate. I suspect that you are simply unaware of their existence.
I gave a straight answer to a simple question, which, as I understand, was still more than you could do. Damn. Cook 'em.
Insolent, ignorant upstart. How dare you?
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officers' deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
Oh.
So, why are you here?
There are questions I wish to have answered. I do not know just yet. I hope you will clarify that.
Clarity. A luxury that few of us can afford. There is a reason why I did not explain all the details of the question I posed to you earlier. Beyond the borders of the Imperium, seldom is one granted an opportunity to enjoy information in abundance. This, however, is one such opportunity. My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue
That is
trader
a
in the
mouthful.
service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon, resources, people, riches, and mysteries, is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
I'm ready to take on the sacred purpose. That does bring the question of why was she not with her? Usually, you're the mother who birthed the baby. Shit. Why would you leave? Like, why would you leave them? I don't understand that.
Oh yes, you would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours
How many
before
babies
the
did
warp jump,
how many kids
and
did she
have not
have?
yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader. Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake. His kinship to me is most distant, as is yours. Nonetheless, he does
Sounds
bear
like
the
a
name von
fucking
Valancius,
niece.
even if he avoids using it publicly and, as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir. That door, however, is closed to him. Voitvir's performance in his current role is satisfactory. Or it used to be, at least. I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge.
An incident took place on the officer's deck. Some servitors went berserk and attacked the crew.
Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
Lady Theodora,
For the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Man's dripped out.
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is ancient. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live.
Navigator translation? What are these things you speak of? Where's your ship headed?
The Rycad system, the domain of Rogue Trader Winterscale, one of my peers and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor.
I hope so. That'd be pretty cool.
I set the course for Rycad on the demand that... for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now is not the time.
What are my current responsibilities?
Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Edelthrad. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aide. Sometimes I forget that people without direct access to a ship's bridge may not know the first thing about how a void ship travels between the stars. Vessels such as this one are capable of leaving real
So much
space,
lore
traversing
dumping.
into
All the
warp,
lore dumping.
an otherworldly dimension of cruel and unthinkable
Only lore
forces.
dumped all
By
over the floor.
entering it under the protection of the Gellerfield, we shorten the route to our destination, crossing distances that would require hundreds of years in a matter of weeks instead, sometimes in days or even hours. That is how humanity spread across the galaxy. That is how we were able to build the Imperium, which spans millions of stars. In that
Questions.
case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
Oh. Uh-oh. That's chaos. That is chaos.
Death will find you soon enough!
Your Emperor won't save you!
Uh-oh.
Look out!
My place is at the fore.
Fuck him up, Abelard.
One fewer.
Nice. Jesus.
Break them around. The glory of the Imperium. Out of my way.
Use cover to avoid enemy attacks. Cover that a character can have behind is marked. Yeah, it's the same stuff as XCOM.
Suits my purpose. Nothing of value has been lost.
Death to the weak. Death to non-believers.
Chaos erupting, like usual.
I serve the ruinous powers. Just a minor setback.
Oh my gosh, she's a fucking plas gun.
Battles than this in my time. Reduced to
Jesus. Abelard just cleaning house. Jesus.
vigilant. To the heretics. One fewer target.
don't think I have anyone else to shoot at. Let's go here.
Forge ahead.
I think he's the last guy.
Not my specialty. Not a problem. Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Nice. Cleaned house.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive. Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of war.
You gotta prove yourself to show that you're not a little coward when chaos decides to knock on your door. What are your orders?
Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Okay.
Follow my lead.
Trying to see if they dropped anything. But there is the bridge. Smart.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Oh. I think it's using a melta. It's crazy. Okay then.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around
This looks like
deck,
Mercer.
you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, pull yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Oh. I'm gonna skip something.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Voxmaster is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Geller field failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
I want to go with, we must provide immediate assistance to those on the middle decks. Perhaps we might stop this wave from spreading.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the Navigator's Sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once.
Oh boy.
Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-Militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
Oh, okay.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance. And if our goal is to bring...
He just sounds like a villain.
I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psychic powers.
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand?
I shall do everything in my power.
Not everything in your power. You will do as I say.
Okay.
I'll have your heads if you fail. Is that clear? Then move out. Mort, come.
I feel like I skipped something again. Oops.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
I shall make do lead the way.
Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
Something hits you hard with a sharp cackle. You are consumed by unbearable gut-wrenching pain. Oh, he stabbed me. I promise you a specific destiny variant. It is time for you to fulfill it. Oh, what an asshole.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. She has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren Chamber, and for that, I need her breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
Okay, break time. I'm back. What is the meaning of this? Or let's see, Vodka, you two-faced scum, you're the one behind this mayhem.
How perceptive of you.
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself. We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates to the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
I have no intention of helping you, or not. Why are you doing this? Yeah.
Why? Because I am following an order. What is happening on this ship right now has been in the making for a very long time. All that remains is to obtain what my masters sent me for. The Warrant of Trade.
What is it, inbred? Your blood too thin for the Sentinel? Damn.
On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
What pathetic excuse do you even have for your apostasy, you sordid, wretched piece of grok shit? Damn.
Wretched? What do you know about wretchedness?
Okay, cooking him.
Theodora's cur. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity.
That also Mercer?
I no longer serve mortal kind. Once my work is done,
Every voice actor is Mercer.
This wench, Fon Valencius, watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
A blade flashes in dim light, and drops of blood appear on your palm. For a brief moment, you feel nauseous. Your head is spinning, and then quiet whispers begin to flood your mind. More and more sourceless voices echo each other, drowning out your own thoughts, replacing them with a singular urge: go to the gate, go to the gate, go to the gate. Fight the voice in your head. Get out, I'm not your puppet. Probably do the first one. See some consequences. The voices in your head giggle and mock your desperate outcry. You feel the intruding influence forcing you onto your feet and making you take a step towards the gates, looming in the center of the chamber. Is that a servitor? In the gateway arch, you see a cognator with a human likeness built into the front panel. As you approach, the torso twitches slightly. This is a servitor, an obedient automaton created from a lobotomized human being. The sentinel turns its head to you, one of its eye sockets lighting up with two amber-like irises. You carefully inspect the design of the cogner. What immediately catches your eye is the strange alloy that was used as a material for the machine's components, some of which are unfamiliar to you. You suspect this might be some kind of Archnotech relic. The servitor on the gate begins to move. With screeching and groaning of metal, it leans forward, closer to you. Its lower jaw opens with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. The servitor's mouth is filled with sharp metallic fangs that glint in the dim light. A vid screen to the right of you lights up, showing strings and mysterious symbols on the green background. Oh. A whisper runs through your conscience, assisting, demanding sacrifice. The voices that filled your head after Voidger's wounded you with his blade did not go away. On the contrary, the source coiled itself into a tight knot somewhere in the depths of your mind. Examine the Sentinel. The servitor looks noticeably different from ones you are used to. Its skin covering is stitched together with copper thread. It has metal hinges in place of the standard joints. It seems that the creators of the Sentinel did everything to ensure the service life of this unit would be much longer than that of an ordinary automaton. Look for anything that could be used as a weapon. You look around in hopes of finding at least something that could work as a weapon. Your search is in vain. The chamber anteroom is completely empty of it, and is perfect working condition. Nearly a broken panel, protruding piece of rebar in sight. Get back.
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
You bitch. Place your hand to the Sentinel's maw. The Sentinel's jaw clamps around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops fall into the Sentinel's throat, and immediately you hear humming as the servo motors start up and the pumps stir into motion. The vid screen of the cogner flickers. Several minutes pass, and the Sentinel's jaw remains closed. You're beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath, maybe even close your eyes, pretend none of this has ever happened.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
You don't understand where this quiet voice is coming from, cackling like static. Is it the Sentinel, the Cognator? Is it the figment of your wary mind? Which is it? You can clearly hear every word. Yes, I do require assistance. Pain shoots through your head and subsides just as quickly. It would seem the entity coiled in your consciousness does not have the ability to do you any real harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Haha, get fucked, nerd. Oh, that sucks. Damn. Get
There is still another way.
It's about time.
Let it be known that my will be the true words of this document. Appoint this person to be the bearer of the Warden of Trade, and bestow upon them and their dynasty the greatest something. To be the paragon of humanity, unbroken by adversity, to walk bravely into darkness. Yeah. To triumph over nightmares untold, to hold bully the fates of reign. Blah, 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 blah. I was going too fast for me to read through it all. I can read with my eyes, but I can't speak it. I need to contact someone, preferably Theodora. I need a weapon. I am utterly defenseless. This one.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
Voxmaster, restore
Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
What madness is happening here? Who are you? Who addresses me?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel standing by.
Are you the Warren Sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the Rouge Trader subjects. Mobile unit standing by. Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
The servo scroll goes silent. It relays clicking. It's relays clicking. Seconds pass after seconds pass, or second after second passes, and you realize that the servo scroll will not answer you. Leave me away from here.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating.
The servo twitches and makes a few clicks.
Prevent unauthorized units from breaching the Warren chamber. Preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Gotta close it on them. Journal. This game's story unfolds. You'll see notifications at the top right of the screen that indicate the status of your current objectives have been updated and that new information has been added to your journal. You can open the journal by pressing J or clicking a left mouse button on the notification on the top of your screen. Journal entries help you track. Yeah, typical standard stuff. Got it. So. There's two, sir. There's two of them. Could I not get weapons off them? Oh, some chaos.
Run, fools, or fall!
Oh, it's Albinard. Get parried. This guy's badass. I like him.
Mistress? Whatever are you doing in the Warren chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me. What is the meaning of this?
Conrad Folter is a traitor. When we parted ways on the officer's deck, he stunned me somehow and brought me here.
What?
He intended to take revenge at Theodora for something, and trying to reach the warrant was somehow part of the plan.
Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Mistress, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
Votoga openly admitted that he is the mastermind behind the mutiny.
Saints' blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Mistress. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster. You're in a bad way.
Yes.
I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
Nice. While fighting, your character can lose some of their wounds. Your character has suffered a injury. After being attacked by Conrad, this happens when a character receives damage that exceeds 50% of their maximum wounds within one round. That exact percentage of wounds a character must lose for this to happen may vary depending on the difficulty of the game you choose. Injuries reduce the character's resolve. When a character initially suffers an injury, it is considered a fresh injury during the first 3 rounds. Once 3 rounds have passed, the first injury becomes an old injury. A fresh injury can be healed using a medkit without passing any skill tests. And old injuries can be healed with a medkit, but they require a character administrating the treatment to pass Medicare skill tests. to succeed. Use medikits to restore wounds. This is just like actually playing fucking D&D. Conscious. Skills. Medkits. Medicare. Resolve. Maximum wounds. Let's get this all on the screen. There's 2. Once capoeira is over, all wounds are replenished automatically, but any injuries that may have sustained remain. Those can be healed in the medikit. Medikits can be a field medic. Yeah, essentially just, heal. Make sure your characters are healed. Equip new weapons and armor. Drag on. Yeah, same bullshit as the other games.
I'll pass.
Just these screens are way different on like the Steam Deck. Like, this is definitely different. This is almost cosmetic stuff on the side here. Is there a way to like just have it show so I know which ones are like available? Display. Game? That's on, I'll listen. Doesn't have a thing for that. It's weird. On the Steam Deck, it shows me like where I can select before I even get near it, which is crazy. Doesn't seem like that's that weird of a thing to do.
You are injured. I must dress your wounds before we go any further. And weigh every. You are injured. I must dress your wounds before we go any further.
Let's patch you up.
I stand.
That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost.
It's not charging.
So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on. But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control.
Uh-oh.
We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
One second. Be right back. My battery on my iPhone is dying. Because the charger... Oh. Shit. Okay, well that's not gonna work. No, I do have an adapter though. Wait. No, not that. We have an adapter over here somewhere. Because I thought it did. Okay. It might be in my backpack. 1 second. Okay, I might have found a solution. Is wire not charging? So I'm trying to figure out a solution to this problem. This might die. Which is kind of a problem. You know, I'll go grab the other wire. Unless, maybe I'll just plug this in. This? Sounds like it's broken. Okay, well that's probably the problem. One second. I think it's wired. Uh-oh. Okay. So I should put on it. There we go. Now it's charged. Okay. We should be good. What that tells me, though, is I need to buy a new wire. Okay. What exactly is going wrong with the translation? How'd you find me? What can we expect to find? Navigator Sanctum. I heard one of Theodore's Voxcasts and Navigator Sanctum. Very well. Let's lead the way. Stu, how'd you find me?
You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Voxcast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say you did no such thing?
I think the Warrant Sentinel may have sent that message. It appeared when I opened the chamber.
Warrant Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort.
Weird.
The Warrant Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same?
He frowns. What exactly has gone wrong with the translation?
I am no helmsman. Oh, God Emperor preserve me, navigator. However, I've spent my entire life aboard void ships equipped with warp drives, and I know that portents such as these do not bode well. It could be that the Gellerfield has faltered. Perhaps the navigator was struck down by warp corruption and is fighting for the last shreds of his humanity as we speak. If we get thrown off course, we will be forever lost in the war. Naturally, we would likely not have long to live in that scenario. But I will not resign myself to such an outcome just yet.
What can we expect to find in the Navigator Sanctum?
During warp transit, the Sanctum is closed to all who are not involved in traversing the Imperium. And for good reason. For the Navigator to open their third eye and perceive the way, the Sanctum must be bathed in the energies of the Immaterium. Only a Navigator can withstand such an ordeal. For the rest of us, any contact with the warp is fraught with perils such as loss of sanity, spontaneous mutations, and death.
Albert does not bat an eye at as he lists all these horrors that you are about to face. I wonder no applications it takes over. I heard one of Theodore's Voxcasts.
Lady Theodora's. Which one? The last one I received was about the Navigator's Sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well and safely in charge of the ship's defense.
The Navigator said, very well, you lead the way.
To prevent the ship from veering off course.
Will you lead the way?
Absolutely. Let us proceed. The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the Rogue Trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward!
Let's go. Uh-oh.
Feel my wrath!
This combat begins with tactical phase, during which characters can not attack or take others' actions, but may try. I am going to move back here. You are actually perfectly fine where you're at. Combat abilities for characters differ depending on their archetype, available opportunities. Okay, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's the same. Pretty much the same stuff that happens with XCOM.
Suits my purposes. Didn't stand a chance.
Warrior, blah. Yeah, it's charge ability, melee attacks. It shows that, and then it shows like a second thing. It's crazy. Dodge parry. Yeah.
At your beck and call. Indeed. Reduced to dust.
Two.
I will do my duty.
Kind of try pull the attention on him. He'll just eat it. Careful, commands can get hurt. Okay. You bitch. Okay.
Already done. Nothing of value has been lost.
Jesus.
It will be done. I took care of this one. Victory is imminent.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Get them all next to each other so I can use his cleave ability again.
Nothing I can't do.
Nice. Okay, talking about level ups. Do logic. That one.
Victory awaits.
Oh.
Doubt is for the weak.
What advice do you seek?
They say a little bit of humility never hurt anyone. I help others better themselves by wholeheartedly humiliating them at every step.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Evil woman. Nice. Collect all. Is that all of them in the room? That might have been all of them in the room. Okay, on to the next area. Nope, there's a psyker.
I hear it. Here, on the threshold of the blinded guide, doom comes from the heavens.
Master, watch your head. Idira, Would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man.
Drunken
The voices
laughter.
are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abela, how they sing.
Jesus.
This is Idiratlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
The entity in your consciousness shrinks and crawls in deeper. The claws scraping against the walls of your mind, as if the presence is trying to hide from the seer standing before you. I have a feeling it's someone tied to fucking Zeech. I mean, the blue wording makes you think Zeech. A diviner, are you?
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you are von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If
True.
Edelthrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
What are you doing here?
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog.
Sorry, I had a yawn.
And the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Engineer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
Let's see if the navigator as well.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
I think about it. It's surprising to hear accents like this in a game that takes place in like a very European set. Like, British sounding like universe. Nice. I kind of want that to like appear somewhere else, like where I don't need it to be. Why?
Of idleness. Let's move.
I gotta go this way. Yep. Oh. Trying to hurry. They're trying to kill him.
Suits my purposes. I speak of pyramids is your biggest mistake.
Chaos guides me.
Kill the Siger, which was going to be the biggest problem in my opinion. That's just one. And then...
A tactically sound approach. Reduced to dust. It will be done.
I have to hit him with it, whatever. Yeah.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Nice.
Not the Scryer's job.
Holograms? Interesting.
Not a problem.
Nice. Clearing them out. Ah, Vespadis. The creature in the chair appears as if it has become one with its throne. You see a pink parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily. They are whistling as it exits through the two dark gill-like slits on its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut, the two ordinary eyes, as well as the third one that sits in the center of its forehead.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. The servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
What is wrong with them?
Wounded. Exhausted. Fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one.
Your time is short.
The navigator stirs, able to lift his head and half open his normal eyes. The dark drop rolls from underneath the closed lid of the third one down the faces, leaving behind a black trail. This is that. The voice is coming from the Vox Grill base bizarre chair and clear. Well, time is short of what. Are you alright?
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Oh, that sounds like a, oh, what's his name? That sounds like a great unclean one. Suddenly the navigator's body starts thrashing in place, it lurches forward and falls back into the seat, then thrusts forward, again as its bones crack and its skin tear open. However, the fusion between the body and the chair appear to be stronger than these wild impetuses. The mutant remains seated but leans as far as he can, his layered remnant slowly turning crimson. The gill slit bursts open, forming two hideous screaming mouths like pits.
It came from beyond! His body is not his!
Screams. Utter screams is echoed by the silent cries in your head. The unseen creature triumphs in sight. Triumphs at the sight of the navigator succumbing to the paroxysms of corruption.
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
The navigator continues convulsing violently in his seat, shrieking and cackling. But then his fit stops abruptly. His face drenched in black crimson. The dark oozes from under his third eye has turned from a trickle into a stream mixed with blood coming out of his nose, and there is purplish swelling around his eyes.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the wall. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
Want to help you? Tell me how.
Run. The sanctum will be sealed. I will hold it off. Hold on. And wait for the signal from the Master Helmsman. Then I will commence the translation. So, run. Run.
The navigator's still alive, but barely so. What do we do now?
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
Oh, cool. This is charging really quick, too. It's good.
The spiders. Good luck. And thank you.
The navigator does not give a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids, and the vox at the base of the chair is bellowing out, static interspersed with distant echoes of otherworldly laughter. Boogie.
We must act.
Are we not all like grouped? What the fuck?
Doubt is for the weak. We shall prevail.
Why aren't we grouped?
We must act.
I feel like she would have a sword. I don't know, we're not grouped. This is kind of weird.
None shall stand in my way.
The fuck is the... Okay, formation.
Doubt is for the weak.
Am I just dumb? Like, what the fuck? Controls. Backspace? Control A.
We shall prevail. I'll lay claim to the stars.
There we go. That was weird. Okay. Where the fuck do I go? Is there another exit here, or... Corpse over here. I don't see where the fuck I need to go. Is It's back to the elevator? Maybe? Come on, hurry up.
Follow my lead.
Oh, yeah, it's back this way. There we go. I figured it out.
Ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
Haha, it's just you, though.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot these men.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my Emperor.
Sir Battle, let's go. The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hands, and for a brief moment, it seems she is not going to stop, and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta. Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
I shall introduce myself after you do the same.
Allow me, mistress. Sister Argenta, sacred warrior of the Adeptus Sororitas. Sister, this is Mistress von Valancius, a member of the Rogue Trader's house.
The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
I am no traitor, sister. You can be sure of that.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution. I cannot wait
Battle nuns, battle nuns, battle nuns.
Each and every heretic.
What is a warrior of Adeptus Sororitas doing aboard the Rogue Trader ship? Your order serves the oh my gosh, that word. Elisarchy. Do they not?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain, and that story deserves its own time and conversation, under more appropriate circumstances.
Does that mean she's an heir?
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Who are these people with you?
Overseer of Middle Deck AL-84, my lady. We were rounding up everyone we could find in the attack compartments, but we ran into an ambush. Just about every enforcer fell. These are the survivors.
What is happening on the officer's deck?
Massacre, my lady. And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in, screaming about seeing their dead comrades, tearing out their eyes. I implore you, my lady, be on your guard.
We must get to the main hall of the deck.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us, but we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Nice.
Join me in prayer.
Nice. Okay, this way, I guess. Yeah.
We must act!
I'm restless.
I'm always ready.
Control A. There we go. Doors closed, can be locked in this. Great tool.
Doubt is for the weak.
Yes. Bad break. Be right back. I'm back. I was helping the fiance figure out something. She's back to school, so I'll return the stream. I won't be swayed by her wiles anymore. Maybe. It's not lies. She's gonna be way too busy doing schoolwork. Stop blaming her. I'm not blaming her. I'm blaming myself because I'm a sucker.
A new challenge for me.
Where the fuck do I go? Stop throwing shit at me. Doors closed. Probably opened.
We shall prevail.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
Did I mention that my whispers tell?
When the faithful are idle, heresy,
I
God damn
tire
it.
of idleness.
sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
How may I serve the dynasty?
Your seneschal is always there for you.
I don't know what it wants from me.
Should I divine our next
I
step?
woke up with...
I'm always ready.
Ah, you bitch.
I won't.
I don't know where to go. I'm not sure what it's looking for. I don't know what to do. It's telling me there's a tool I need to use, but I don't see it. Also, it does the same thing. Okay. It's a last pistol. Jesus. I don't know what it wants from me. What do you mean the right tool? Oh? Interesting. Was it loot somewheres? Oh. Okay. Cool, I got a new gun. It is worse. I don't know, the one I have equipped is worse. By like one. Let's see. Actually, I think I can give this to her. Yeah, she has one too. I should give him a gun. Oh? Okay, maybe not. I didn't realize it was secondary. Okay, how about now?
We shall prevail.
Oh, okay, well there you go. Ooh, bunch of chaos. Let's see. Do assailant. I just want to kill a psyker if there is one. Pause.
Already done.
Look no further.
Yes?
The Emperor sets my path. I refuse. I'll do it.
Okay.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
I can't make it. It's unfortunate.
Here we go again.
Lost.
Okay.
Chaos guides me.
Killed one of them at least. You bitch.
Anything else? Be gone.
I'm pretty sure she has like a running gun so she can go into the fray and really fuck up people.
Enjoy your luck while you still draw breath.
So she gains 4. Their next attack will cost 1 less. Attack.
Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deed.
How can I trust someone like you?
Okay.
I took care of this one.
Okay. Uh-oh. Here goes more.
Never wavered in the face of adversity. Nothing I can't. Opposing me was your biggest mistake. All too easy.
Out of my
Okay.
way. Death to the weak. Death to non-believers.
To do her like shout thing.
I serve the ruinous powers.
They kind of like remind me of skeevers.
They who discern the future on the battlefield. On it. Anything else?
Okay. We got all this abilities done.
Chaos guides me.
I like for them to pile up. I'm gonna cleave these two. It's just these guys. Can I get them both? Can I get these guys? Maybe get these two.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Nice.
This is unacceptable.
Okay, next turn.
Reduced to dust.
And no one else is in range, I think. Yeah, it's something just turn there. Can I not like get up on that? I can't. Okay.
Nothing I can't do.
Oh,
Already?
that was a whiff. I should have did his number 2. I don't know why you're trying to take shots at this person.
Cover me. But of course. No can do.
No, okay, too far away.
Rejoice in battle. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, strike is a prayer.
Nice. That was a crit hit. Get fucked.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Far. Unfortunate.
Let's see how they respond to this.
I whiffed, you bitch. Oh man, it's gonna get fucking clapped.
I know what is to come. Farewell.
She did a lot of work.
We must act.
Is that all of them? That's mostly all the people this fight, yeah. Okay, nice. Oh. Logic.
I rise to the occasion.
Nice. Your character is about to make a logic skill test out. Nations. Okay.
I tire of idleness. Let's move.
Oh, I can.
Victory awaits.
Nice. Ooh. Cool. It's more armor, I think. Meta charge. Operator gloves. Nice.
Halt! I noticed something.
Hmm? Ooh, something else over here. Passive skill checks.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
I don't know if there's anything else. Let's see if I can find something else. There might be other things. Okay, seating area. Collect. Something in here. Collect. Anything here? Besides that, nope.
It's about
This is still
time.
just like the intro to the game. There's a key. Interesting. Okay, that's pretty cool. Is another puzzle here? There's not a door here, so I assume it's not the ship. Hmm.
A new challenge for me?
Something over here, maybe? Nope. Yeah, not there.
I'm restless.
We shall prevail.
Well, up the stairs we go. Rouge got everything.
The Emperor favors me today.
Let's go. Oh, they all just leveled up too. Okay, let's see. Okay, nice. Okay. 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 Hello, Mania Bucket. I smelt the Rogue Traders. I feast on Aquilius. This is my... No, it's not particularly my first time playing this game, but it's I'm pretty new to it. Welcome, welcome. Did you how'd you find the stream? I always like to know.
Doubt is for the weak.
Join me in prayer. I'll do it.
We must act.
I just shot.
None shall stand in my way.
Why did I do that? Saw you from Nikto server and was like, oh, nice. It's always cool to meet a fellow friend of the Bone Lord. Welcome, welcome.
Something of interest.
Got done with the 6-hour collab with the Bone. Ah, That's a long collab. Hope you had fun. What were you guys doing? You were killed massive worm. Nice. That's fun. I want to play. I want to play some Helldivers with some friends. I was playing it for a couple days, but then I never got around to actually playing with friends.
I did fine.
Oh, just a corpse. New helmet. Let's go.
I won't tolerate weakness.
I lie, it's pretty fun with. Oh, it's always games like that are always better with friends. It's a friend slop game. I don't mind playing with randoms, but it's definitely way better with friends. Oh, that looks lame. Can I hide the helmet? Oh. Off. There you go. Show backpack. Oh, she's the colors. Sick. Oh, purple. Big fan of purple. I wish I could change her outfit to match her icon, though.
I'll lay claim to
I
the
don't remember
stars.
doing that last time, so now that I know I could have done that, I feel a little bad about missing it. Oh shit. Oh god, they all mushed together. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The roar of flames rings in your ears, and cloaking the smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instantly recoil from the scorching heat whipping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming, yet you distinctly hear the sound of footsteps, and then you see the figure walk out of the fire towards you. It is Theodora von Velik. Her expression is calm, terrifyingly so for someone whose body is engulfed in the inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of her power sword. The other is raised in an inviting gesture.
An apparition. A sorceress. Apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Correct.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
Aren't you in pain?
Pain is but a reflection of one's weakness. To renounce weakness of spirit in pursuit of greatness is the only path to heights.
That sounds like some heretic. It's also some heretic speech.
I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide.
Nah. Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word of Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity is that now dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer. And that answer can be nothing other than acceptance.
Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart. If you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
Ambitious thoughts.
Void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with What are we waiting for?
I think I'm going to do option 3. Get my people off the bridge. I will not leave my people in harm's way. Look away, and the illusion breaks. The unbearable heat instantly makes your skin burn, and the voices of the people beyond the shroud of smoke grow stronger and hopeful. Once you and your companions rush back, hey, thanks for the follow, homie. And the voices of people beyond the shroud of smoke grow stronger and hopeful. Once you and your companions rush back, barking orders and guiding the survivors in your determination, you completely forget about Theodora, and when you turn your head, you see nothing but the billowing fire. All an illusion of the warmth.
It's about time.
Okay. Let's go. Come on. Come on. There we go.
Where did it go? The thing that was standing in front of us in the fire? I could have sworn.
It was all a
To the same
lie.
place all unholy visions go. Do you want to follow it, witch?
I wouldn't.
A new challenge for me.
So where do I go from here? Fallen Stelly has blocked the path to the lifts. You have to look. What? You have to look for another way to. Do I go back the way I came in, or what would I do? Oh wait here.
Duty prevails.
That's crazy. They like shot it like 3 times and it just broke. Insane. As long as no one else in the bottom got hurt.
Shall stand in my way.
Too late. We are too late. Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it here. Which would be even worse.
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak, without us.
My lady, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us. So now we will follow you through thick and thin.
Let's go.
To the bridge. If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling.
I still like Albillard. He's a cool character.
They're still coming in, even though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault. I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission, I suggest that we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Mort headed for earlier.
Nope. I mean, luckily we have a whole crew of people.
Victory awaits!
I was where we were earlier, because this is where I went in. Secret? This is blocked off, I think, right? So the path would be here?
See? Right there.
Items are here.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Yes. Fucking Risen throwing shit at me earlier. Jesus. Find Theodora von blah 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 blah. Ooh, not this way. Not this way. I'll be able to come back here later. So, oh, here we go. There's more. There's the lady. Her brains all over the wall. Probably because of the Master of Whispers. Uh-oh. Warp. The murder scene looks like something caught. Oh, okay. Theodora von Vala classes. I don't want to say that. I have to wait to hear it again and I can go from there. Is sprawled on the large, blood-drenched desk. The arch-militant's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Lord Captain, who would even dare? Unless that rat, Voidsphere.
I doubt it. Volteriv wished humiliation suffering upon Theodora, not a swift death.
It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here, and he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
That's why he was crazy. Like had a fucking flamethrower and shit. Examine the Arch-Militant's body. I'm curious. An auto pistol shot went straight through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and the furniture around him with blood, brain matter, and the shards of his skull. The safety on the Arch-Militant's weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than he is. Examine Theodora's body. That's crazy, because you would have to take out two people this far apart from each other is kind of insane. He leaned closer to the body. The cause of death is apparent. What ended the Rogue Trader's life was an auto pistol shot. An extraordinary accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears the expression of surprise. The last emotion she experienced in life. So someone she knew is probably him. So he, what's his face? Adara, would you try touching Theodora? You might be able to see the shards in the dusk. Let's see.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
Let's check the shards on by the desk. It's difficult to say what exactly was broken. The object fell on the floor, and that is as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they had been submerged in promethium. Hey dear, what do these shards tell you?
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure.
Ooh, concerning.
Witchcraft.
You cannot tell if Argenta's remarks is directed at the glass shards or at Diana herself, probably both. Reports, accounts, dispatches. You go over the scrolls until you stumble upon a document that is starkly different from the rest. It is a handwritten letter signed with the initials XC and the seal with a symbol that is vaguely familiar to you. Lower Imperium test succeeded, and since it shivered down your spine, the author of the letter addresses to Theodora von, I'm not going to say that last part because I'm going to say it, signed with the seal of the Holy Orders of the Imperial Inquisition. I have some trouble with some words, sorry. Inquisition, there we go. The secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunts heretics, xenos, and other enemies of humanity. We best be on our way.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you... Oh no.
Cold.
I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Jeez. This game, I'm still very much in the fucking like tutorial, by the way. This is like almost 3 hours in. Crazy. Murder scene looks like something caught in the victim's surprise.
It's about time.
It's a cape. It's a cape. Collect. I think later on I can come in here for stuff. Misery. Give that to the sister. Piano. There's an orb over here. What's his orb do? Nothing? Okay. Actually, he might have stuff on him. Yeah, he's a helmet. Does her body contain anything, or is it just a scene? I did not read what that said. This character. This is a thing for her, isn't it? It is. I also don't want her helmet to show, I'll be real. I can read the backpack, though. Oh, so that's what the backpack means. Yeah. Okay. Commerce and laws. Nice. Get all the buffs. Just have a melt I could have took. Oh. Servitors? It's a servitor, some chaos.
Beware the eye of the witch.
You'll make a suitable sacrifice.
I don't want her too hard to get like from. You can go there because I'm gonna have him. Yeah. Armor. Okay, I just talking about armor qualities. Yeah, there you go. So he's gonna get shift 3, shift 1. Gonna move here.
My place is at the fall.
Cleave.
I will do like one you a target.
And he's gonna. Oh, is that it? That's all you do? That's all you do. Okay, we're going to. Suppose weakness, I think? Yeah, shift 3. Suppose weakness. Analyze. Sniper shot. Shift 1.
Already done.
Okay. Enemy status. Okay. I'm gonna put her here. Okay, just 1.
Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Then
doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. You, my Emperor. Faith
shift
without
2.
deeds is worthless.
Give them buffs. She's close enough. These two are all kind of close together, so if I do 2, I might hit all 3 of them.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
And then expose again.
That is not my destiny.
Oh, okay. Let's do it to him then. Shift 1, give him
Was that you?
another buff. Okay, cool. She dodged it. Sick. That's unfortunate for her. It's just 2. That's just 1?
It will be done. Reduced to dust.
I probably should have moved him this way and I could have got that. Unfortunate. And then 2.
Suits my purposes.
I'll do it.
I shift 2 to scream at him. So I don't hurt her by accident with the lightning. Because they're all kind of close to each other. Ooh, they all leveled up. Nice. First target. Let's do whenever operator attacks an enemy that has full wounds, attack deals 30% damage. So it's IP. Whatever operator triggers an exploit enemy. I think we'll do this one first. Wait. Let's see. Contempt. Whenever the attacks of the warrior experience attack against the enemy deals additional 5+ damage, does not stack, but it can be reactivated after another attack made by the same enemy or on a different solution. Just 3+ damage. I can. Ooh, I think I'll do this one, and then next turn, next chance I'll do this one. I have a while till I get to it though. I think doing flat damage and then crit damage would be the play for that. Tides of Excellence. Yeah, she's also an operative, so I have to like kind of work around what she is. Okay, camaraderie. For each adjacent ally, the soldier deals 9+ damage from more, or 9% more damage to enemies. Exploits surroundings. Cover efficiency is increased by 10% for all for full cover and 20% for half cover. Fired up. Whenever the soldier deals damage, their critical damage is increased by 1% until the end of the combat. Rack and Ruin. After a soldier deals damage to 3 different enemies, the soldier gains 8% more damage with the next attack. Current combat. Rack for Reload. Reloading costs -2 less AP, minimum 1. The first reload in combat does not cost AP. Critical build soldier gets % critical chance. Its bonus is doubled against enemies from which the soldier is protected by cover. The moment is attacked. I like this one. I'll do that one. Because if she's near people when she's doing it, she fucking will pop off. I did this one. Okay. Control A.
Any challenge for me?
Anything around? Any loot? Besides, I guess these guys. Extra guns and stuff I can sell later. So intelligence is less than 35. That might be good on him. It is. Nice. I was right.
We shall prevail. Follow my lead.
I think I got everything off of all of them. Yeah. Okay. Onto the bridge. Chaos everywhere.
The first sacrifice opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Help has arrived. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid. But if there is any honor in you, we can at least die with dignity and give our lives for the Rogue Trader. God Emperor preserve us. The Rogue Trader is dead.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Has lost her Lord Captain, and the house its head. No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the Warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
I forbid the very thought of yielding. The ship can be steered out of the warp when we first. One.
Words worthy of a righteous soul.
Save the lofty words for later, will you? The navigator's ready to take the ship out of the warp if he gets some help from the bridge.
Then we have no right to bow our heads.
Yeah, I think this is Zeech. You see Conrad Voiter clearly in in the gloom of the bridge. The broken blade he is holding is stained with the dark drops that seem to have a pearlescent glimmer to them.
We are out of time. No. To die altogether is to allow the flame of the dynasty to perish in the dark. No. It will not be like this. Not today. The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our realm. And farewell. Accursed traitor! A time will come when you will bleed for her ladyship Theodora's murder. Remember my words, for they are the vow of he who marches toward his death.
What? Theodora is dead? No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't.
Tisk.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
He kind of like caused himself to do this. Like pisses me off a little bit. I'll be real. Let's do a chaos spawn. Crazy.
Run, fools, or fall.
Are there people behind us or something? Why is this? Yeah, okay, I get it. 3.
Not a problem for me. Suits my purposes.
Okay. Just
That
one.
is for the weak.
I'll do it.
2.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Wow, that is
I'll do it.
entirely unfortunate. Completely whiffed those shots. Yeah, whatever.
Not this Scryer's job. What is this foreboding? Be gone! I'm not so sure. Will do. That is not my destiny.
Follow my lead.
Oh.
My faith shields me.
My faith strengthens me.
Oh, fuck, that guy's dead.
I am your doom.
Get fucked. Oh. Ooh. Jeez.
I must not falter.
1 damage. You know, it's better than none, at least. Shift 3. Shift 1.
I've
Over
seen
here.
worse battles than this in my time. Victory is target well struck. Chaos guides me. Weapon at the ready.
Oh, it's my guy. Ooh, jeez.
Nothing of value has been lost.
Kill the guy behind him. Nice.
All too easy.
I will endure.
Anything else?
It's like a shriek. Oh, rebound. Oof. Okay.
Was that you? Or
Follow my lead.
Dickers.
Break their morale.
That's my guy. A deck. That's a dark. That makes more sense now. I misread it entirely. Ooh.
I'll live another day.
It's nothing.
Jesus Christ.
Pain and duty go hand in hand. Indeed. I'm not interested.
Did he just heal off someone? Fuck. She needs to get back up.
Stay vigilant.
Nice.
You'll regret this. There's nowhere to hide.
Ooh, it's crit.
I need your aegis, oh Emperor.
they who discern the future.
Get out of the fucking acid.
Will do. Anything else?
Follow my lead.
Okay. Fuck him up. You missed third shot. Sick.
Do I need to do everything myself?
High momentum.
You fucking kidding me?
Someone else can do this. Follow my lead. Brace yourself, Abelard.
That's. She kept getting put on the ground. Do anything about that, really?
My tactics are flawless. Already done. Absolutely not. Not my specialty.
Why did I not foresee this?
Okay, what do I do here? Shoot 2?
On it. Was that you? Or
Strengthens me. Of the Imperium.
I've suffered worse.
Toxin.
At your
3.
call.
F1?
A tactically sound approach. I'd rather not. It will be done. An exemplary strike.
That was insulting.
The poison is kind of annoying.
Nothing I can't do.
stop mocking me.
Oh? Okay, that fucking sucks.
Anything else?
What is he hit by? Nice. I love that the random fucking NPC killed him. That's so hysterical.
I'm always ready.
Okay, I'm gonna go to him. Use F1 on her.
Blessed be the hand of the healer.
I tire of idleness.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay. Carry the Emperor's will as your torch.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
This represent follow shift. What's this dude? Endurance. Let me give it to her. It seems like something. It seems like something she would benefit from having.
Victory awaits.
The heir is dead. He sacrificed himself to save the entire dynasty.
Old man.
Rival, Master Helmsman, systems status report.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal. Living and breathing. Well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so overgrown with foul wickedry. We'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long.
Probably forever. We need to re-establish contact with the Navigator's sanctum. It is our only chance of escaping the warp. Your words seem to knock the officers out of the stupor, and the air around you fills with the voices and commands being issued. You hear someone sobbing, one of the survivors buckling under the stress. Abelard cuffs the crying officer without even looking.
Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space. You may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord
Valancius.
Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence.
How did your people survive in here?
Must have been Providence. It better have been the Emperor's, not someone else's. When they barged in here, the ones with the Master of Whispers, some officers charged them, but it wasn't even a fight. I grabbed whoever I could and dragged them behind the cogitators. Then, I prayed for our rescue.
He gives me... He makes me really suspicious. What must I do?
Take the Lord Captain's seat. Order the final preparations. Wait for the officers to report. Oh, blast it all to the void.
And I bet. Have a good night, Risen.
Translation is a craft, not
Thanks for watching.
Just
enjoy
go
the
up
sleep.
to the throne, mistress. These people are about to do the impossible.
Good time
The
too.
least they deserve is the solace of seeing a figure sitting in the usual spot. Please, hurry. Every second we waste is a terrible risk.
I'm ready to begin the ritual. I am in ads right now, which kind of sucks. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to go to the BRB screen. Enjoy the break. back. Sorry about that. I'll probably end it after this part. The image before you is hazy, swaying in sorcerous currents, visible to the mortal eyes, as if whatever is beneath this thin shell is consistently changing while still remaining the same. It has taken the guise of Theodora, but the false Rogue Trader's eyes reveal the entity's true, surreal nature. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire, and the other, a vessel of ancient evil, burrows into you. A voice seeped directly in your brain without reaching your eyes, and this voice booms with all the horrors of the warp.
Who are you to oppose destiny itself for the sake of lives that are not your own? So many threads stretch between you and other creatures of your world. Pitiful, worthless links, ready to shatter at the slightest touch. A muddled, erratic, pointless tangle.
It resonates and merges with the voices that have already dug their foul roots into your consciousness. A moment later, you realize that all these voices are myriad manifestations of the same call that has finally invaded your mind. I am saving my people. Do your worst, but you cannot stop me.
Lead them, mortal. Guide them. Persuade them. Force them to walk your path.
This is why I think it's Zeech.
For destiny is preordained.
The destiny stuff makes you think Zeech.
The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy. A relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today
Zeech.
I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine.
Crazy shit.
Seneschal, the Navigator's sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable, which means...
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory, along with that of all who died this day.
Seneschal, will you tell us
Seneschal. That's his name.
Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision, it is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von
I mean to click the top one, whatever.
heir, the rightful inheritor of the warrant of trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lady. It is because of her toils that we all still live. The deed is done, mistress. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
Oh, cinematic, kinda. Animatic?
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valencius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained, for the second in line to the Rouge Trader dynasty survived, and through the strength of her resolve, saved those who were counting on her for protection.
Do you want to go to her chambers first? Because I know there's something in there I need to get. I want to do real quick. That should give me more stuff. And then I'll call it a night. Well then, your ladyship. You cannot help but notice that Seneschal does not know how to talk to you or where to begin. His hesitation brings an involuntary smirk to your face, as though someone else entirely is gloating at the old officer's confusion. Seeing your smile, Albert pulls himself together. You must now hold your first officer's briefing in your new role as Lord Captain. For many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will also be the first briefing. We sustained massive losses among the senior and middle-ranking officers. Some posts have had to be filled by the deputy, while others go unfulfilled entirely. And now the Dep clans are deciding who will take over the leaderless crews. How did we come to lose so many officers? It appears the heretics were deliberately targeting the vessel's command. They knew exactly whom they were looking for and where they would be found, or could be found. Which is unsurprising, given that their informant on board was our own Master of Whispers. Abelard grimaces. What is the agenda for this meeting? Reports on the condition of the ship and crew. The Lord Captain is not usually drawn away from her important affairs to attend such routine briefings. With this unique situation, I am still receiving updates from across the ship, and they are not encouraging. Getting this bird to fly could take gargantuan effort. Even so far as you were personally negotiating with the authorities of the systems we are currently in. So prepare to hear a brevity of complaints and excuses, your ladyship. Take the opportunity to get a good look at the officers who work 6 decks away from the bridge, and they, in turn, will have the honor of beholding the visage of their Lord Captain. You spoke surely. I am Lady Captain, am I not? There is no mistake, your ladyship. Lady Theodora before you was also Lord Captain. Do not take your title literally. Think of it as a secret rank that remains unchanging no matter who bears the warrant. You have been chosen by the Emperor to carry out the honorable burden of the Rouge Trader. High Gothic, whence this title originates, is a highly formal language, and so certain level of inflexibility is to be expected. Gothic is it just like different kinds of language or English? Must be. Have you succeeded in tracking down Volkfair? Albert grits his teeth. No, Captain. In all the commotion, his trail went cold. All people are still on the hunt for him, and any mutineers who may still be skulking the ship's many corners. But frankly, I would not be surprised to hear we are now one shuttle short. I'm afraid that it will be some time before he answers for all his rot. Wait, Albert, there is an altogether more pressing problem. I do not wish to be a rogue trader. Read this at the briefing. Summon the officers. With a gesture, Albert relays the order to the adjutants at the far end of the magnificent chamber. Okay. A dozen pairs of eyes bore into you, their expressions revealing restraint, joy, curiosity, and wariness. Attention officers, you have been granted an honor. Lord Captain of Lorena von Valentius will personally conduct today's briefing. Our most gracious Lord Captain is ready to hear your reports. Perhaps you would introduce those present, Abelard. As you wish, your ladyship. Abelard points to a tall, slender woman whose body seems to contain as many implants as it does flesh. Vigis Sori Otta of the Tolman line, our new Voxmaster. It is an honor to serve you, your ladyship. The Voxmaster offers a deep bow. Aboard this vessel you will have at your command thousands of crew members and hundreds of officers and section chiefs. I am responsible for receiving, processing, and sending communications between you and them, as well as external sources. I am your eyes and mouth, Lord Captain. Besides her is Rava, the master helmsman. He steers the ship along the course set by the Lord Captain and monitors the void around us to ensure that we do not stray into an asteroid field or a pirate trap. The bearded man with pale, transparent skin, large dark circles under his eyes, and a dour expression that seems hardwired into his face, gives a sullen nod. Hail, Captain. Lord Captain. This here ship's as good as a home to me, so rest assured she's in safe hands. I'll die before I let her come to any grief. And lastly, our high factotum Jarus Danrock, who oversees supplies, procurements, and general material well-being of the ship. Dressed in an elaborate jacket, the heavy-set man with oiled hair offers an obsequious smile and bows. It is an honor, your ladyship. You may trust me with all matters concerning your comfort, and everything will be done to the highest standard. In the second row, we have the three officers in charge of overseeing the ship's vital functions. The Master of Ordnance is responsible for the artillery aboard, the Furnace Master, whose crew work to prevent the extinguished flames on the ship, and lastly, the Dives Master, the servant of the Omnissiah. The three officers salute you. The First Master does so with confidence, while the Master of Ordnance betrays nervousness. The Drives Master offers a salute resembling a dance involving complicated manipulation of all the tech priests. Nicodrandites? That's a fucking wild ass word to say. Tentacle like robotic limb prosthetics, surgically attached to the spine. Thank you, Abelard. Greetings to you all. Is that everyone? Unfortunately, our choir master, the esteemed Zachary Wise, head of the Astropath section, is unable to join us. He is in charge of communications with distant star systems. Master Wise has been in a trance for some time now, attempting to contact other planets in the von Valkysius Protectorate and inform them of Lady Theodora's passing and Conrad Varga's treachery. I will deliver a report to your ladyship on the Astropath's progress as soon as it is possible to do so. It is equally regrettable that two or more individuals worthy of mention could not join us at this briefing. The Master at Arms and the Confessor Aldovret. The Eminent Aldovret must see to the funeral services being held for the fallen officers, of whom there are too many for him to take leave from the chapel, and Mrs. Saddleback, who has replaced her late predecessor as a Master of Arms, is currently leading the search for any surviving agents of Vortigern. All those prisons are adjacent adjutants, secretaries, deputies. They are all here to make a record of proceedings. I wish to hear from the Furnace Master's report. Yeah, that guy looks like someone who'd do this. Yes, Lord Captain. The tall man bows his head in indifference. I can report that the fires across the decks have now been extinguished. The primary damage assessment in terms of material losses and crew casualties have been completed. The results have been submitted to the Seneschals and High Factorum. Post passed to him after the previous Furnace Master and his next 3 deputies expired in the line of duty. Albert remarks in a low voice pitched for yours only. The lad is managing well so far. He can take the heat, so to speak. High Factorum, what have you to report? Well, we are toiling day and night to compile a full account of the losses. The task required to no involvement from your ladyship. I will personally ensure that all damaged components are given into the tech priest's hands for attention, and that all lost supplies are replaced. There's only one resource that I cannot replenish single-handedly, and that is people. We have lost more than 2,000 crew members, and unfortunately, this number is not confined to the scum of the lower decks, which are easily replaced, but also include trained professionals. We will be able to make up our losses on the nearest planet, Rakad Monoris. However, the planet, the whole system in fact, belongs to the Winterscale Rouge Trader dynasty. We cannot simply begin recruiting on the planet without first coming to an understanding with the governor. In that respect, I am powerless. Negotiations at this level are a matter for the Rouge Trader. Especially true given the Kalios Winterscale's penchant for attacking first and asking questions later. And the kind of thick-skulled thugs he usually installs as governors on his planet. Rambo's Albert, frowning. Drives, Master. I will hear from you now. A voice distorted by a Vox retranslator emerges from underneath the tech priest's scarlet hood. Lord Captain, the foes that set upon this noble void ship destroyed the repositories of hundreds of machine spirits. The great warp engine entrusted by my charge is unharmed, thank the Omnissiah, but its spirit mourns its dead brethren. We have not yet identified a prayer protocol capable of assassin. I cannot say that word. Asagajan. Its sorrow and anger. With great sorrow, I must report that the Engine Seer Prime, Overseer, and spiritual authority of all tech priests on board fell in battle. The Magos was betrayed by the little flesh that remained part of him, a most terrible loss. There is no one among my comrades aboard whose experience and comprehension of the secret protocols equals that of the fallen Magos. We require a replacement, and as soon as possible. Would someone care to translate the esteemed Dive Master's words? The ship's most senior tech priest, the most senior both in rank and experience, is dead. If we do not find a replacement, we will be unable to resolve the problems with the warp engine. Answers the Vox Master instantly, without even thinking. This is not the first time she has acted as an interpreter between the ship's various inhabitants. Master Helmsman, deliver your status reports. Right you are, Lord Captain. To cut the long story short, the outlook is bleak. The ship's sound, more or less, but without an Engine Seer Prime or Navigator who fell in battle. We have no way of getting out of the system. If we try to set so much as a toe inside the warp, I don't know what'll happen first. Our warp drive being torn to pieces, or all of us melting into the bulkheads. Your ladyship, if you will continue to allow me to interject, when we arrived in this system, my crew followed standard protocols and conducted a count of all available communication channels in the region. One of them was the Novice Nobility Station. This station maintains complete Vox silence, but even its presence here inspires hope. To have located a navigator in very same system is an incredible stroke of luck. A true blessing from the God Emperor. A sharp bolt of pain lances through your skull as if in response to what you just heard. You understand that it is not the God Emperor you should thank for such forward fortune. The words of a demon. Demon that appeared before you during the translation. Real face echoes in your mind. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. If I were you, I'd grab the chance with both hands, or else you'll soon be opening up asteroids to use as your new residence. In the slightly less shitty news, we can go around and around the system till our heads are swimming, as long as the promethium and supplies last. And if any thick as grok shit lowlifes come sniffing around, we'll be able to take them out. So don't you worry on that score. Master Ordnance, what do you have to report? Master Ordnance gives you a gloomy look. No, my job's simple. Maintain the arsenal and fire where I'm told. Just ask anyone. We've got no able crew, Lord Captain. Master Ordnance, you forget yourself. So what comes after the officer's hostile and bitter reply? It is as if the dam has burst inside, and all his pent-up emotions are rushing out of him. The lordship's in ruins, every second officer is dead, and now we've got a green Lord Captain who's supposed to lead us to the void knows where. Silence! The bridge's magnificent glass panes seem to tremble under the force of Albert's roar. Enforcers, seize this mutineer. Uh-oh. Wow. Get punched in the face. Albert grunts. If only one officer out of the whole lot has fallen to the pieces, then that is not as bad. Your Ladyship, I do humbly apologize on behalf of the entire crew. What would you have us do with the Master of Ordnance? The former Master of Ordnance, I should say. Besides, find a replacement. That is, for we already have one lined up. Stand down, release him. I have no intentions of punishing a man for a moment of weakness, not after a terrible attack we endured. Stand down, release him. Yeah. Albert stares unblinkingly at the Master. Cease your sniveling. You disgrace yourself and your entire clan. Enough. The hysterics are over. Let us resume. The Master Ordnance stands up, wiping the blood from his broken nose. His face is the picture of a shock. What has happened seems to be dawning on him only now. The knowledge of the fate he so narrowly escaped. To summarize, we sustained serious losses in crew members, and we require a new engineer seer, prime, and navigator. Is this all that is preventing us from continuing the voyage? Precisely, Lord Captain. But bear in mind that this will not be the end of our trials. The ship systems must be properly inspected for major damage, which can only be carried out at Footfall Station, home to the only dockyard in the sector. But we will never reach Footfall without first solving these three immediate problems. What can you tell me about the system in which we currently find ourselves? I see the Vox Master at on this point. Master Tolman? We are in the Rykard star system. Our voyage here was undertaken on the orders of your ladyship's predecessor. There are 3 inhabited bodies in the system, and our attempts to send Vox messages have produced confounding results. The Navis Novalis station has not simply failed to answer, it seems to be maintaining total Vox silence. However, we did receive a distress signal from the prison planetoid in the system, and Reichland Minoris itself is also not responding to our hails. But what is most alarming is that our augurs have intercepted signals from the surface that seem to indicate ongoing hostilities on the planet. The situation is very encouraging. Without a navigator, a tech priest, and new crew members, we won't be able to travel anywhere. Therefore, we must go to the planet and the Navis Nabili station and find out what in the void is going on. Thank you for all your reports. Dismissed. The assembled officers salute you as one. Nice. Your ladyship, there was another thing, a confidential matter of the utmost importance. Lady Theodora hesitates. Your internal esteemed predecessor brought the ship here to the system for a reason. She was given a secret commission. You perhaps are wondering who has the authority to commission a rogue trader to do anything, and I shall tell you. The Lord Inquisitor, put this like this, the hand of the Emperor, and the chief architect of his will in the Kronos Expanse. Or Kronos? I came across a strange ring letter at Theodore's desk. It was signed XC. It was signed XC. You were referring to the contents of that one note, I presume. Yes, quite right. XC. Xavier Calcazar. Lady Theodora was to seek out Lord Inquisitor's right-hand man, one Henrix von Kalrox, an interrogator, you understand. All I know is that he is somewhere in the system, and that we must find him and offer him whatever assistance he requires, and then deliver him to Footfall in the Furibundus system. Finding him without any more information to go on will be difficult indeed, but an Inquisitor is an important individual. The authorities in the system, either the Navis Nabili or the governor of Franklin Minoris, may know something. That is all of it, your ladyship. You have a great deal of work ahead of you, but it is a mere taste of the daily burden of Rouge Trader. Soon you must take up the reins of the Von Valic. I said it fine last time. Valic's protectorate. Albert gives you another scrutinizing look, as if to gauge how long you will hold out under this mountain of problems. His face softens slightly, and it seems he is about to offer some words of encouragement. Idra, Sister Argret, explain yourselves. The sister bowed grimly, nods towards her. The Psyker is suffering some ailment, dark madness. She insisted on seeing the Rouge Trader. I judged that it would be unwise to leave her unsupervised. Where do people this isn't? Argenta's voice sounds hesitant. I was also hoping to approach you with a personal request, but it can wait. Speak with me when you have the time, Rouge Trader. Idira's eyes rove over those assembled. One word bursts from her lips: daybreak. If there is something nothing else about the report, here comes your senses. Damn it. Theodora presses her fingers into her temples in desperation. Your ladyship, here's the thing. I was trying to see the immediate future, and it hit me so hard. My head is still spinning. Something is very strange and heading our way. I can't make it out what it is, no matter how hard I try. A single word is all I can make out. Daybreak. Or maybe it's dawn. It's ringing and ringing like an echo, like a bell, but if it's daybreak, then why is it so dark? We cannot extract any information of value from a single word. Can you tell us anything else, Mistress Talas? No, not yet. Not yet anyway. Voices are going berserk, all shouting at once. I can't make sense of any of it. As soon as I know or sense anything, I'll report it, all right. Lord Captain, if you want me to take a closer look into the future, find me on the bridge and we can talk. Lady Theodora was well served by my whispers on many occasions. I'm sure you would benefit from them as well. The Psyker's bitten lip stretches into a weird smile. Wire smile? If there's nothing else to value to report, I declare this briefing concluded. It is time to get to work. I want to at least get up to... I think I gotta talk to... Well, yeah, Dr. Her real quick, and that's it. Her? A thin, pale woman stands among the rest of the crew. How may I serve you, Lord Captain? Connect me to the vessel's main channel. I wish to bolster the morale of the crew. The Voxmaster, it is done. Nice. Voxmaster, I was gentlemen. The twos me upon response. Steam Voxmaster. Duties. I've already read. I actually played it recently and got to this point on my other save, so I kind of just want to read through. I'm going to go through it quickly. Let's get through all of it. Okay, I just want to get through it, so I have it done. I want to go, I think, over here to the bridge. Yeah, this brings me to the apartments. Go in here. Over here. I think there's... Yeah, this is just credits. Or not credits, but like... This is what I wanted. Collect. Think of my account. That's what I wanted. There we go. Count. Rise. Got it. Nice. And now I got new stuff. And rewards. No rewards available? Damn. Okay. I might need to I feel like some of these I should probably hold on to. Other things I probably could sell. This kind of just tells me shit. I think this has like appearance thing with the mirror. I'm pretty sure. If we go over here, unless we added the mirror, just appearance. Yeah. Yeah. The issue is I want to change like I'm surprised I don't have like a thing that like stuff like this on it at all. I think it only has voices and stuff too, which is frustrating. It's mainly for melee. I want ballistic. It's only good perception though. Is it for snipers? I do perception. Let's look here to use plasma weapons such as plasma guns. Yeah, I kind of want that. It'd be pretty useful. I think Plaz is stronger than Laz. Let's go. Intelligence. His first dodge attempts of our enemy in combat suffers the first penalty. Yep. Let's see what the sister can get. Ballistic skill, and then I think I want to do Rack and Ruin. Looks, I think I have it here, right? Let's come on. Okay. Rack and Ruin. There we go. Okay. Long dead eyes of a fierce monster. Nice. Okay. A bunch of weapons on the wall here too. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Save game. This is the other save right here. Save. Needs to desktop. Let's go to talking. Okay, let's see. Who should we send it to? Who should we send it to? There's one. Why it keeps doing that? Listen to the tails. Oh, it's fun to send the tails. Hope y'all had a good time. Here's my Discord. Here is my socials. Thanks y'all for stopping in. Appreciate it. Oh, what? Was it not coming in? There we go. Oh, whatever. Anyways, thank y'all. Bye bye. Have a great night. Oh, that's not pleasant. 1 second. Anyways, have a good night, guys.